I'm pretty sure. 2 more days until our second weigh-in. I'm a little nervous because I feel like this week we struggled on the diet a little. We're definitely not hitting our protein goal at all. But I'm also coming through a difficult time with the budget, so it is what it is. We eat what we can, and we try to eat under the deficit. Today, I might have went over or below or maintenance because I feel like all I ate today was bread. But okay, let me explain. This morning, I had a simple eggs, potatoes, and I think that was it. And it was like in a little bowl with cheese. That's what I ate. And the rest of the day, I had slices of homemade bread. I'm pretty sure I've ate like 4 or 5 slices of homemade bread today. And then for dinner, I had an omelet, 2 omelets, and 1 slice of toast from that same bread. So I probably ate 4, 5, 6 slices of homemade bread today. Which ain't bad. Oh, I also had a bag of low sodium, no butter popcorn. That was pretty good. So that was like 300 some calories. And then I had a little brownie thing that was like 70 calories, but like 3 grams of protein. So not pretty good. But yeah, I feel like all I ate today was bread, which is not bad. Definitely not good for the cut, but it is what it is. I'm really hoping I stayed within the calorie deficit. I don't know technically, because the app I use, I take a picture of it and it tells me the calories. So I don't honestly know if it's like 100% correct, but I guess we'll see by day 20 when we have to weigh in, and we'll see if it was. But I feel like I've been working pretty hard in these workouts, which is great. But my whole thing is that even if I don't meet my calorie goals, I mean, which you ultimately have to lose weight, but even if I don't hit them, my mentality is I am not stopping. I will not quit. There is nothing coming over me that will deter me from this. And you guys are helping me with that. Doing this definitely makes me like, even if it's the end of the day and it's like 11:30 and I'm like, oh man, I just want to go to bed. But I think of you guys and like, no, I got to get this in. I have to. There is absolutely nothing stopping me. While I have the choice, while I can, I will do it. So yeah, having you guys here watching me has been awesome. Keeps me really motivated to do more of this and not fail. And it's like a weird mentality that I have. It like comes and goes within days where I just feel unstoppable. And I feel like nobody will beat me. It's a weird feeling. Well, I feel like, yeah, there's always bigger sharks and, stuff. People will definitely beat me. But I feel some days I just feel like I will outwork you. It's a weird feeling that I get time and time again. It's a weird confidence that I never really had before, but I have now. So it's kind of interesting. I also feel like I've been coughing like the past 2 weeks and it sucks. And I feel like my throat is congested, so it's not good. But it is what it is. But besides that, we're gonna bike real quick and we're gonna take the pre-workout. And after we take the pre-workout, I'm gonna try to get in that zone again, how I was in yesterday's video, where I'm just completely focused on the lift. There's nothing else in my mind besides the lift. And just having the music in the background hyping me up, yeah. So I'm gonna try to do that again today. Hopefully recreate that, because I feel like I had a more solid lift. And I feel like that's the lift that feeling of lift I should be striving for every time I go in the gym. Complete focus, total annihilation efforts. But you know, sometimes it's just not gonna happen. Sometimes I'm gonna go in there without wanting to go in there, but I'm still putting that work. It's not gonna be as good as a lift, but that makes next time lifts even better because you're like, oh man, I totally killed it this time. You know, the last time I didn't feel like it. This time I totally killed it, and it feels amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do the same thing again. But first, we gotta do the bike sesh, and then we'll take the time to focus, get in there, and lift some heavy weight. But yeah, I will see you guys in there. Yeah. Alrighty. Got done with the bike, took the pre. The pre is hitting now. So, what we got today? We did legs yesterday, so today is chest day. Chest and tries. Let's see what we got here. So we got incline chest, 50 pounds. Ooh, looks like we moved up 10 pounds. Chest flies with the 20 pounds. Seated tri extensions with the 25s. No, 30s, sorry. And then single hand 20s, but I'm thinking about trying 25s today. Anyways, let's get started with some incline chest press. I feel great. My ears are tingling. That's the beta alanine kicking in. Yeah, I've been pretty excited. I just ordered some new stuff, so hopefully I can do a review on that later. But let's get to the workout. I got 50 pounds on the dumbbells. We're gonna do some chest, incline presses, and I have imagined me getting all these the way up without failure. So we'll see how we'll do. Hoping for 6-8 reps around that range, but we'll see. Hit 10 reps, 2 more sets. Come on. Alrighty, chest flies. Alrighty. Got chest flies for 20 pounds. Did the warm up. We'll start with the 20s and we'll see if we can go up to 25s. Three. Four. Six. Fuck. Come on. Seven. Oh. I only got 7. That's okay. I think we'll keep it at this weight. And then next time we have chest day, I'll try 25s. But not yet, not yet. Come on. Alrighty. Now we were. Oh, that felt good. Next week, definitely gonna try 25s. But next week, I'm really gonna focus on the squeeze and the proper placement. Not next week, sorry, the next tricep chest workout we have. But this was good. But I feel if we got a little heavier weight, little slower of the reps, and focus on a better squeeze, I think we'll do better. I'll try it next week with 25s. If not, one of the days I'll tone it back down to like 15s. Yeah, that was good. Tricep extension next. And I think I'm gonna go for 50 pounds on the tricep extension. 50 pounds here. See how we do. Oh, Christ. Run. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, oh, oh. That is a scary weight to be failing at. But we'll do 2 more sets. single hand tricep extensions, and then seated bike. Ew. Whew. Ew. Oh. Alrighty, those was with 25 pounds, and I was only in the 6 to 8 rep range, so that was perfect. But other than that, seated bike time. Alrighty, it's the end of day 18, I'm pretty sure. Had a pretty solid workout, pretty solid day, pretty solid walk earlier, pretty solid air bike. It's been a pretty solid day. What was I gonna say? I wasn't as focused as I was yesterday with the leg day, but I had enough like energy from the pre-workout throughout most of my workout, especially the chest, the presses, and the flies. I feel like I had more energy than normal, but I wasn't as focused. But it's what it is, because we still got it done. That's all that matters. But yeah, got everything done. I bought some stuff, so hopefully I can make a review on it with you guys, and you guys will watch it. I'll post a reel or whatever whenever I get it in, and maybe you guys send me your opinions or whatever. But I've been getting a good amount of comments. It's usually like every other day I get a new comment, and it's pretty cool to see you guys, because you're like a little inspiring to me. But yeah, no. It's day 18. We have 2 more days till weigh-ins. I'm a little nervous because, you know, my diet hasn't been the greatest this week, but I've also not gone far from it. I've gone pretty close to maybe even a little above, really even a little below on some days. So I'm fairly confident, but not really. But I have been keeping up with all the workouts and stuff, so I feel like good, but we'll just have to see. And tomorrow I have a dinner, pizza dinner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all this stuff done early in the morning. So I have to pick up something maybe tomorrow, and then I also have the dinner mandatory. So I'll do this stuff early in the day, so I won't do a late night like I'm doing it now. So right now it's 11:30. These past few days have been pretty much late night gym workouts, but here's what it is. Tomorrow I'm planning to do it early, and since we're eating pizza, I'm not gonna eat for most of the day. I think I'm gonna take like a protein shake in the middle of the day, and then that'll last me through till dinner time, and then I'll indulge. You gotta indulge carefully, because me personally, I could chow like a whole box of pizza, no problem. I know I can, but in the sense that we're in a deficit, you can only chow so much. So I like this little calorie tracker thing on my phone because I could just take a picture, it tracks it. So maybe I'll get 3 slices, take a picture, see how many calories, and see how much more I can get. And that's really what I've been doing, because we all know pizza ain't really good for the diet unless you're making your own and it's all protein based and all that. Pizza ain't that good for the diet. But with food that's not good for the diet, you kind of have to learn as you go. If you're just starting, you got to learn how to like succumb things. Like for example, the first week, the first 7 days, I was really feeling chips. Like I'm a big chip guy. I'd eat a bag of chips all the time. So what I did was, instead of buying a healthy bag of chips and eating it all in one sitting, I bought just a regular bag of chips, and then I would have a serving size every day. So I'd have one in the midday of a serving size, and then later at the end of the day, I would look at my calories, say, oh, I have enough calories for another serving. And if I was feeling it, I'd put another serving and I'd chow. And each bag of chips comes with like 8 servings. So that lasted me a good 4 or 6 days. And I completely got rid of my urge while I was still in a deficit, and I stayed under. So the thing as you learn is you can get the things you want, but you might have to like break it up a little bit. Like, for example, that chip thing, and for example, this dinner that's coming up, I'm not gonna, well, I really shouldn't do this, but I feel like I'm gonna try it out. I'm not gonna eat for most of the day. I need a protein shake to get me through, a granola bar or something. But then when dinner time comes, I'm gonna indulge, I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna get 4 slices, and I'm gonna be under the calorie deficit because I saved myself most of the day for this dinner, and I'm gonna chow, and even though it's an unhealthy food, I'm still gonna lie under the calorie deficit, and I'm still gonna eat a good amount of pizza. Probably pretty sure like 4 or 5 slices. I'm pretty sure I can handle. So you kind of learn things like that as you go on a weight loss journey, on a calorie deficit, as you may say, for the urges. Same thing with sweets. Same thing with your sours, with your ice creams, with your baked goods, you know, all that stuff. You can learn to break it up in different ways so you can still have them and still be under your limit. And I think that's a very big lesson to learn, especially early on when you're starting. So then you can kind of take that with you as long as you keep it up through your whole life, and you'll be healthy. And what I mean by that, maybe you're done bodybuilding, and but you still want to stay in shape, but not like crazy in shape. So as you're not in the bodybuilding phase, you look at your diet and you be like, oh man, I'm not working out today, but you know what I'm feeling? I'm really feeling an ice cream. So you go get a tub of ice cream. You're like, oh, I could probably down half of it. But you know from previous experiences, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe because I'm not working out, I'm not doing much of that, maybe I'll just have a cup of ice cream. Put it in the cup, and then the rest we'll break it up throughout the week. So I think that's a good lesson to learn. I think we should all, not we should all, but anybody that's in a calorie deficit should kind of learn to that. You know, when you make your mistakes, you improve on them. Because sometimes we make mistakes. I made a mistake. I ate too much bread today. It is what it is. You know what I'm going to improve upon? I'm going to improve upon, but maybe I won't have. Maybe I'll have once in the morning and once at night, and I'll still hit that urge. That bread tastes really good. Maybe I'll have once in the morning, once at night, instead of the 5 I had today, just throughout the day. It's not very good for my diet, but it is what it is. And just things like that you kind of learn as you go, and you really got to mentally think about it. Like afterwards, like today, this is where I reflect. This is where I think about things, what I can improve upon and stuff like that. Yeah, just something to think about. on your journey. Yeah, other than that, had a pretty nice day today. Hopefully I'll get that new gym equipment and new posters and stuff so I can show y'all. But other than that, I hope you guys had a great day. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day 19.